Previously on These Dungeon, the saga of me underestimating this game continues and I decide to break a third Crimson Heart. So last time didn't go that well, but this time we are preparing. If you're new here, I'm attempting a Terraria Expert Mode Mage run for the first time and things are getting challenging now. So with all that being said, I welcome you all to the training arc. I've read all your suggestions and first things first, potion ingredients. These are the ingredients we are looking for. And I'm leveling the ground because I'm serious about my farming business. Now, my first genius idea, fill bottles with rainwater. Yes, you heard that right. I swear I remember seeing somewhere that you can do that. So there I was, standing in the rain for God knows how long before I realized you need to go to a water source. Shout out to Terraria Wiki.
Strike me! You've never held back before!
So yeah, I finally get my water bottles from the snow biome lake. Quick side note, remember Iris the cat from last time? Well, this time meet Daisy the dog. She is adorable. Now, as we know, the NPCs sell better stuff when they're vibing in their favorite biome, so I moved the Dryad into her cozy little jungle hut. Made a purchase offer, and now all that's left is to plant, wait, and harvest. I also got a red panda from this traveling merchant and it cost me a platinum, but at least he's cute and he is my favorite, so worth it. Now behold, it's potion making time. We are brewing up iron skin, regeneration, swiftness, and magic power potion. And just like that, phase 1 is now complete. Next it's time to go deep into the caverns and we have 2 missions. Plant the gem corns and most importantly, find the tinkerer. So I'm wandering the depths when suddenly a wild gem tree appears and I take that as a sign from the universe saying this is the spot. So I plant the gem corns and once the planting is handled, it's back to Operation Free the Tinkerer.
37 skeletons later.
At this point, I've spent a lot of time underground, and finally the moment has come. Wait a second, is that the Tinkerer? I think we might have found him. I think this is him. No, it is. Thank you for freeing me him when I was tied up and left here by the other goblins. You could say that we didn't get along very well. Well, that's us got the Tinkerers. He's free, he's in our base, and immediately I get the finest goods from him. Tinkerer's workshop and rocket boots. And now that I've got access to that beautiful little workshop, I craft the spectre boots and the mana flower. Quite a big upgrade I would say, and with that phase 2 is also complete. The final phase is where we buff. This time we're on a mission for one very specific but very powerful item, the Bass statue. The sweet plus defense could literally mean the difference between surviving or becoming dust. So we head off to the only biome underground as anxiety inducing as the jungle one, the desert. But I press on, going deeper, and just when I'm about to give up hope... Hold on a second. What did I just see here? The Bass defense is somewhere out here. Oh my god, let me just show you how much I've explored. And now I know for sure that's our... I can't even... That's how happy I am right now. Wow. I cannot believe. Now you'd think that once I find that out, finding the actual statue won't take that long of a time. Well, you're wrong. I was going to include the footage here 10 times sped up just to show you how long it actually takes me, but it just takes too long of a time. Just understand that it took me a while and I was painful. Oh, that took so damn long. Finally, I space out the arena further apart for better movement, slap the Bass statue right in the middle, and just like that, we're fully buffed, fully prepped, and we're ready to face the brain. The brain has been summoned and the first strike goes miserably. We're off to a rough start, being cornered by 4 blood crawlers, and now the confidence is shaken. I still put off a strong fight, get him to about 1/5 of his health, but it simply isn't enough. He is a tough boss, I'll give him that, but I'm not one to give up either. No time is wasted before I'm back trying to summon him again. It's time for round 2.
Bruh.
Are you serious? Just as I'm about to break the 3rd heart, a goblin army attacks from the east. I'm annoyed and teleport back home to fight them, but mid-fight they disappear. Time to complete my mission, I guess. 2nd time in, and this time he's just as tough as the first one. I have sped up the fight just so it doesn't take up too much time, but I did struggle, and I also did try my absolute best. He really is a tough boss, and as he started going into his 2nd phase, I could initially tell which one was the real one because it was a bit brighter than the others, but towards the end, I genuinely could not tell which one is which. I just kept firing my stuff, hoping that it does damage. Oh god. So that was something. Oh my goodness. I honestly genuinely could not tell which one's real and which one's not. At first it was very obvious, right? At first it was obvious that the one that was real was darker than the ones that was not. But at the end I was like, they all look the exact same. So I couldn't understand if they're all the same, but it did go dim at certain points, so I was like, oh goodness me, that was tough. That was very tough. Success. It's time to go back to the base and... I'm sorry, what? I cannot celebrate for a single second, can I? Trying to run away from my base ASAP, but it's too late. Daisy the dog is gone. I am racing, and in my race, I defend the whole goblin army without a single struggle. My revenge for taking my dog away from me. I was actually very upset. But hey, a meteorite did land on our world, so there's something to look forward to. And yeah, in no time, goblin army is cleared. I'm so upset that they took Daisy. God, that is... I can't even... this is so heartbreaking. So that is the end of the playthrough. Let's finish on a positive note by hanging our trophy for defeating the Brain of Cthulhu. And yeah, that was a very adventure-filled one, but also quite emotional at the end. I genuinely loved this playthrough. Thank you so much for sticking around till the very end. Seriously, you're the best. Now, before you go, I do want to get your thoughts on something important. I've already posted this on my community tab, but just in case you missed it, I've loved making these weekly Terraria videos. They have been such a blast, but as you know, the bosses from this point on get way more intense. It might take me a week of playing just to defeat Skeletron, and then I still have to edit the video. That's why I'm thinking of slightly switching things up on the channel. And please don't worry, Terraria isn't going anywhere. I'll still be making videos whenever I can. But in the meantime, I'd love to explore some other games too. I have been eyeing Oblivion Remastered and it looks so promising. The visuals are stunning, the gameplay looks quite promising too from the trailer, and I even thought that I could play as a maze in Oblivion as well, make it a whole thing on my channel. So next week, most likely my video is going to be an Oblivion Remastered as a maze video. But don't you worry, for the next week there should definitely be enough content for Terraria as well. I would also love to try out Pokemon Revolution Online or any other Pokemon games. I do know my stuff when it comes to Pokemon, and I think a Nuzlocke series could be interesting. If you have any other suggestions as well, please drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear what you want to see, and as always, I'll be down there chatting with everyone. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to like it. It helps so much. And if you're new or haven't subscribed yet, I would highly encourage you to do so. It really helps my small channel grow and I appreciate it more than you could ever know. Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye for real now. This is always the saddest part. If you're still watching, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend/week. And please remember to keep that beautiful smile on your face. As always, I shall catch you next time on These Dungeons.